Alrighty. I think everything is live. Alright. We're gonna shine brighter. I looked up the lyrics. Where? Hello. Here we go. To shine brighter, brighter than the heavens and the skies above. Ooh, ooh, you'll be brighter, going supernova. All the eyes look up at you, brighter. Always forget my chat on screen. They open it. Okay. Ooh. Misha! You're subscribed for 3 months in a row. Amazing. How do I... Oh, of course not.
You're beautiful.
1 second. Just gotta get my on-screen chat set up. For some reason, it does not like the YouTube chat. Ever. I have to relink it every single time. There we go. Alright. You do get to be silly. Should set up some rewards for points and stuff. You can highlight messages and things. But I don't really have any good rewards set up for anyone. I need to be leveling health. Yeah, I really need to do more behind the scenes work. But it's so boring. Hard. Flame Drake +2. Yeah. You can tell I need the talking practice. We take a couple of days off. I'm saying Flame Lake. Kind of Flame Drake. I'm probably gonna be properly weak here. Expect lots of stuff in the capital is resistant to holy. I mean, I guess I could switch over to fire, but it's not really as stylish.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree.
Okay.
Bulk
ready to make adjustments.
You're beautiful.
Hey,
Did I just hear my mum speaking? Thank you very much. Mum was always a no. Do you feel this? You think I'm...
yep, you are a beautiful little boy.
My
Oh,
lord,
weird little monkey
my
thing.
dear lord, I may the throne... My lord, I was the Erd Tree. I know it. Oh, please. Going on, please.
Bach is such a humble little dude. Like these things. Things are bound to have, like, hang on. Okay, so it does kind of stun lock though. It does not have any kind of range. I can't fire it around. And it does decent damage. And so at least, like, things that can be stunned, it does stun. Hang on, let me kill the gargoyle. Really? Why do we need to go to the sewers? I mean, eventually, yes. I'm not aware of... Oh, right. Dung Eater. Ow. I knew there was one here! Hun! I've asked you not to climb on me! I was dodging backwards, but you were there. No, it's not your fault. I knew there was a guy there. I just went for the item because I thought I was on patrol. I was gonna comment on how random it is to get Starlight there, but I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. Honestly, probably cheaper than killing them with Spiro. Now this has one too, doesn't it? Comes down the stairs. Yes.
You're beautiful.
Also, I just have, like, no health. Because I'm not even rune arced. I don't have 30 vigor. Let alone 60. Alright. So that should be that item that I'm looking at right there. Should be a seedbed curse. Yes, but you can watch me in stream. Yeah, so that item right there should be a seedbed curse. For both of us, actually. What? Gold item? Ooh. Oh! That's an appropriate place to get that. Remembrance of the Omen King. Yes. There is a chest here. With 4 string in it. Okay. So when we get to the next grace, we'll go back to Round Table, and I'll talk to, Smelly Joe. Young Eater. And he'll give us the key to his cell, because we have a seedbed curse. I hit him once, and then stopped hitting him. What the fuck? Is it too far away? Can I not reach? This spell is fucking worthless. I mean, even if it didn't cost 2 slots. Yeah. No, it just doesn't range. It just doesn't have the range. Ah, shit. Oh well. Yes, but there's also a guy who does that. There's a knight who comes patrolling around this. There he is. Can I hit him? Apparently not. Man, Spira is useless. I mean, against lightly armored between me so I couldn't see the thing shooting me. I think you even got hit and then ran out of the way so the rest of the barrage hit me. I mean, I know it's hard to pay attention to the stream and the game. Let's see here. Hey! Black flame! Plain old regular black flame. The fireball. There's an item I saw. Hang on, I think I saw a gold item when I was up above us. No? Maybe not. Oh, actually, you know what it was? It was on the rooftops. So let's get on the rooftops. There's a knight down there. Said, jump! Jump. There's an item. This one I saw a gold item. Oh, there's the knight. Yeah, there it is. That's a gold item. And there's this place. Always annoying. Sure. Man, fucking knights just have a lot of health. That's not how I want it. No! God damn it! I can't aim for shit. No! I want to target the other guy! Be nice if you could free aim spells better. Whatever. Hey! Scarlet Aeonia! See, why does it target the rooftop? I have him locked on. I have a clear line of sight. But hey, now I have Melania's spell. Maybe I can replace Spira with it. Because Spira is useless. Maybe it's better in PvP. I don't know. And there's the imp head corpse. Escalade. Oop. Yeah, like multi-layered ring of light. Eternal darkness. Is just so much more effective. So I guess now we could do full rot if we really wanted to. We have Romina's sickle, or not sickle. What is it? Full blade. We have Scarlet Aeonia, Melania's flower. We have Rotten Butterflies, which we found out was surprisingly good. Although, I mean, it's good for rotting things. It doesn't really do damage. We have Pest Threads and Pest Thread Spears, if we wanted to actually do damage. And then we have, actually, I don't think we have any of the other rot incantations. Yeah, we don't have Poison Armament or, Poison Cloud. Okay, this is gonna suck. So let me make sure we're buffed. Yeah, well, that wasn't too bad. I got one furnace midges for it.
My utmost.
Sorry, had to trigger Melina. And yeah, round table. She talked to the poo-poo man. And check out what Morgot's remembrance. What are you wearing?
Why? You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. The box, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can...
Alrighty. So now we have the key. Let me see what the remembrance will net me and maybe level up if it's just garbage. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Lightning bottles. And misery cord. I probably do want both of those, actually. Yeah. Misery cord has the highest critical damage of any weapon in the game. Well, it has the highest critical multiplier, but because it's a multiplier, weapons with higher base damage will actually achieve higher critical damage than Misery Cord. But before I forget, let me dupe it, because I'm never going to remember what is in all the different remembrances I picked up. So Omen King, I want to duplicate so that I can get the Misery Cord. Because there's also, like, you know, one, right? It's interesting there's no holy perfume, now that I think about it. So here, Omen King. Like, there's fire and frost. And frenzy. I guess the faith perfume bottles are lightning. Which doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, the lightning incantations are well, and there's poison, which are arcane. So there is, like, one perfume bottle for every stat, basically. You know, except for strength. Yeah, there's fire spark for dexterity, lightning for perfume, frost for intelligence, and frenzy for everything, and then poison for arcane. Yeah, we don't have the arcane for the pole blade anymore, which is weird. Oh, also let me change Spiro off. So that's 2 slots. Oh, Scarlet Aeonia costs 3 slots. Huh. Okay. Well, you know what? I do want Flame Cleanse Me. And I don't know. Mind Fortification might be a good idea. Heal from afar. I would love Wrath from afar. Yeah, some physical damage wouldn't be bad. Past threads and just... They have such a wide arc, they're not going to be very useful in the dungeons. And Black Flame has such a narrow, or a short range, rather. Maybe Flames Fall on then. Or Land of Shadow. Let's just do Land of Shadow. And now I have to rearrange things. So. And now I probably range. And then Land of Shadow. And then that. And then Wrath of Gold. And then Retreat Heal. And Blessing Stone. And then Protection of the Erdtree. And then Flame Cleanse. I like to arrange my spells from longest range to shortest. Alright, let's go liberate the Poo Poo Man. So we can get the whole thing done with. I do wonder if you count as two-handing when you're using... Any good items up there? I think that's a blue one halfway up. Oh. These guys are so tanky. I mean, granted, holy damage, so. Resin? Did I actually get Misery Card? Yes. No. Yes. There it is. Well, like you can see, well, I mean, I guess it has that big explosion. But you can see how long it takes to cast. And it does not do that much damage. Oops, it's not the one I wanted to click. Oh well. So he's targeting you. But don't stand in front of me. Now he's targeting me and you can run up on him. Always worth it to have some throwing weapons. Need more health. I mean, the perfumers just nuke you if you get hit by them anyway. And it's unfair because they specifically changed the player perfumer bottles to not be able to do that. Like, I don't mind if it's just, oh, yeah, the thing generates a huge number of projectiles. But now they specifically changed it so that the player versions can't stack up. They only hit once per projectile. Or they only hit once per spray. The multiple projectiles don't hit multiple times like the NPC versions do. And it's not like oh, they used a different code. It's, they intentionally changed the player version because players would just aim the thing at the ground so that they all stacked up. Ooh, a Highland attire. I don't know if I know where you get the Highland attire normally. Look at me, I'm Scottish!
You're beautiful.
We need to kill the Highlander. I'm the Spaniard. Can't you tell from my accent that I'm from Spain? Yeah, wasn't that guy, like, also a Highlander, though? Hey, the twin Greaves. Yeah, he was an immortal. Let me see here. Need 6K? Let me level. Okay, let me talk to Moya.
Utmost thank for bringing
Melva.
me here, and thus I shall farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. You have. I have no.
I've been trying to. It's because you keep clicking away that it interrupts me. But there. Now I have a level. Or now I have slightly more health. Let me... Yeah. I don't really have the health to be running the, Let's get all the items, I guess. Ooh, gold. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? I can just... How's your internet? Well, I mean, I guess you're chatting to me. On my internet. My internet's fine. Let me close and reopen. What? My world closed. That's a new glitch. Huh. Okay. I wonder if my internet went down for a second. Oh, I don't know why that would happen. Oh, it's the thing that you never take because the alternative is the mana back on kill talisman. There's a skill on it. Yeah, soul sapping miasma. Temporarily reduces all the resistances or defenses, whatever you call them. Alright, handy McHand-end. Really? Seriously? Okay, let's try this again. This has good tracking. Hey, a rune arc. I'm getting lots of big golden runes, too. Like, that hand dropped to 10. Just 5k.
You're beautiful.
Really? Okay. So once we pick this, the crazy people come running around the corner. Yep. Yeah, they spawn in. I think they're actually like laying in the mud there. Interesting. Ooh, hey! The bear incantation. So how do we actually get the dung eater? Right, the sewer. It's right over there. That's why I associate with going this way. Because now we just go down the bridge. We can come over here, pick up some materials. They're all random weird shit for me. Like a winter lantern fly. And 4 sanguine amaryllis paired with 3 fire grease. I will say, the randomizer does make it feel a bit more like you are picking up just random garbage. Which is not a feeling I dislike. Because in the base game, you're all like, is that a gold? That is a gold. Hey! See, like, that's an appropriate place to pick up the Elden Lord armor. It's gonna be way too heavy for me. No? See, I don't have the arms for it. I have too much noodle arms. Need proper sleeves to cover my noodle arm. Winged misbegotten ashes. Elden Ring 7. Yeah, I probably should have packed some fire. Oh well. Another gold rune. Ooh, Divine Beast Tornado. Is that an Ash of War? Or an incantation? It's an incantation. Ooh. So we might actually use that. Yeah, I think I'll put that on once we get to the sewer race. I don't know if omens like holy damage, or if are pretty. Wait, hit you with a heal, hon. Maybe also a regen. Well, we're immediately going to sit down, so, or at least I am. So I can read. Change out Land of Shadow for Divine Beast Tornado. There it is. I wonder if it was originally going to be an Ash of War. Because it has the little guy in the picture. Which every Ash of War does. Well, most do. These don't. Like this one, that one, this one. But I guess some of them do. But not really many of them. Let's see. Wow, you're bad at fighting though, son. You have some smudge on your face. clip that. Hang on. I want to clip our double stab. Alright. Alright. Okay, okay. Rainbow stone arrows. And let me just... actually, like... man, it does not have the range I thought it would. Well, it's good for clearing the hallway. And it has a decently fast cast time. Like, this is much more usable. What? We smashed the boxes, but the rats still spawned. It's... I don't have any fire. Yeah, but I do have flame cutting, so... not particularly concerned. Regen us. Dodge, 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 dodge. Just get a tiny little flower. You can't get that unless you're directly in front of them. Yeah, when you point blank that thing, it really works. Because the spinning blade hits the thing as well. Ah! You got blocked because you mistyped those. My silly girl. Being offensive. Such a potty mouth. Okay, let me actually knock these down. Okay, hun, you just triggered the big one. Hey. You gotta be more mindful of your AoEs, sweetheart. Yes, yes. Blah.
Let me out. Who are you?
Leave your
I
go.
will kill just to be Helby could. I will kill it just to be Helby could.
Alright. So now we talk to Blackguard, I think. So to the castle rampart, I guess. Hey, Serena! Nice of you to stop by. We're just progressing Dung Eater's quest far enough so that we can poison him and turn him into a soulless puppet. Truly the best ending for the Poo-Poo Eater. Thus far, I think the enemies have killed me once, and Misha has killed me twice. Although we did get Divine Beast Tornado, which was a strong get, and we picked up Morgoth's Remembrance. This is a very pretty area. I think if I were to live anywhere in Elden Ring, it would be the plateau, which I have to assume is by design, because it's, you know, it's the most desirable area. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. It's still pretty early here. Really?
All right, mate. Yeah, never thought I would. It was that.
Maybe I needed to finish his dialogue. Okay. Maybe I needed to reset the world. So let's warp and then rest. I never understand how to do the quests. I mean, I understand the quests are much more natural if you just sort of stumble upon them. But they're probably the only quests in gaming that feel less natural if you just intentionally do them start to finish. Well, point and click adventures notwithstanding. Those quote unquote quests can be pretty weird. I was watching a thing the other day about, it was like an outside Xbox or something about random non-intuitive quests. And they brought up the Discworld point and click mystery, where you have to put a horny octopus in a porta potty in order to get a guy's belt buckle.
Fitting bloody end. For a jumped up little shit with big ideas. Help me out. I don't want to get cursed. I don't want to live.
Seedbed Curse, Smithing Stone 2, Blackguard Spellbearing, evaded by Dung Eater. I don't think I've ever played God of War. I've played similar games. Did I play Bayonetta? I don't think I played. I played Dante's Inferno, the Dante's Inferno God of War ripoff. Okay, so now table. and he's gonna complain about us fending off his curse. And that was interesting. I mean, that was just me and Mina spell spamming you. Elden Ring fits my brain nicely because it's just pattern recognition. Like, that's all the game is. You just have to recognize the patterns.
There you are. You warded off despite the gnarness. How that you are. It is my flesh. Give me your blade. Defile my flesh again until a curse. Countless I have killed. Soon the hundreds will be reborn. Kill a few of those a rotten foot.
The weird thing is
Give it your blade till a curse.
that if you do Dung Eater's full quest, you do get a mending rune. So he's not wrong. Also, we're a little glass cannon-y at the moment, so. See here. Underground roadside, there it is. We're doing a lot of damage. But we cannot take a lot of damage. Oh, right, oh, yeah. Yeah, I should stock a fire spell for the stupid flowers. We'll replace Wrath of Gold. Flame Bolt on them, probably. Like, the first time, I love watching people play Elden Ring for the first time. Because, the first time you play through it, you don't know any of the attack patterns or anything like that. It's actually a really convenient way to get them to move closer. Rats. Get winded. Really? Ow. Yeah, see, the rat hitting us took away half our health. We are not very robust. But we can do this. And this. I think I might actually do more damage just hitting them. It's weird. Can I charge this? Yes. Yeah, I do think I do more damage just hitting them. able to do that in... Ow! Yeah, I couldn't see this stupid thing reeling up. I was gonna say, I might be able to do the spell move infinitely if I catch them point blank like that. Because I think hitting it with the blade was recharging the beam while the beam shot. I would not be surprised. That would be the sort of thing they would do. FromSoft would do. Where if you point blank the skill that gives you a big shiny laser, it's notably better because it just lasts as long as your stamina holds. Probably as long as... Well, I guess it doesn't take mana. I don't think it takes mana. I know it takes mana to start, but it doesn't repeatedly do it. Alright. Guess who's getting a potion?
Okay. Along with it.
Master Severus is vicious. Bye-bye. Now you are a puppet. Me, 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 me. Okay, now let's go talk to Severus. Well, he loses. Certainly. Go grab the dagger. Oh, the Finger Slayer knife. It's not a dagger. It's a key item. I think it's actually more like a sword. Like a sacrificial sword. Alright, Severus.
Ah, so you made... Well done. Very well. Knowledge of... I doubt, if you put your... You wish to begin? Well... You break into... Oh, fishness. Fine and well. You trick enough. I believe that makes you my... You yearn for... Well, no. But perhaps now.
Let's see here. Oh, tough choice, tough choice. You can give me a smithing stone 2. 1 smithing stone 2, of which I already have 27. Or a Troll's Knight sword. I guess I'll take the Troll's Knight sword.
So... It's... I may have expected...
Crystal Torrent, Gravity Well. If I buy you Gravity, well, I should buy them anyway.
Begging for another letter. That'll make...
Yeah, you should. I think it's in the Caelid runs. I don't remember where it is. So how do we get him to... Oh, right, we need a certain number of Starlight Shard. I did. I have plenty of Starlight
Begging
Shards.
for another letter. That'll make...
Do we have to do, Selen's thing? No? Maybe we have to do Selen's thing. Let's go talk to Selen. She'll want us to swap out her heart. Because we've met Lestat. She gave us the seal breaker, right? I have a bunch of bell bearings I should turn in. Yeah, we have the seal breaker. So I guess we just didn't talk to her after
My
freeing
apprentice,
Lestat.
I have a fate. The form you see, my body is in prison. Can you make I have something. Who could have guessed? You have my I am truly. This brings us
Man,
a
what
full
is these
step closer.
wizards
The
and
body
smithing
is a
stone
victim.
2s?
My body.
At least she gave
is
me
a
2 of them.
in prison. Can you make the I have something.
Doesn't amuse me. Oh. I bought the more expensive one. Oh well. Selvus? Preceptor Selvus? Seluvis? I mean, either way, we need to get this done. So, I'm not overly stressed about it. And normally he just gives you the magic scorpion charm, which might not be terrible for you, but it's not going to be the magic scorpion charm for me. Anyway, come to the Witchbane ruins. Guess I'll clear it out while I wait for you. Should do decent damage. Oh yeah, look at that. Really? God, these guys drop 6s like nobody's business.
My apprentice, these there is something. My prime star has fallen. Someone make myself.
Alright. So we take her soul. Well, we did not actually get the soul item. Yeah, I'm not getting anything, so maybe you do it? I'm not getting the item. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I think that works. Now she's yelling, so I think it actually properly triggered the event. It's probably having issues because it wasn't detecting you as in the
This. Treated what you hold.
Alright. So now we reset the world. So I'm just gonna, since I'm already broken with the party, just gonna quit out and load back in. So Jaren will be here. Or not.
Treated what you hold.
I guess I do have to rest. Boo. This is the sort of thing that definitely, I would never think to do. Like, I think my first playthrough, I'd found Severus's basement, because all the runes have a secret room. Now, every single one of them has an underground chamber.
Treated what you hold.
Okay. Do I need to talk to him here? What? Why are the phantoms still here? We've killed Radon, right? Yeah, we went to Nokron.
At last. Brave champion. The celebration was festering with rot. Finally, I'm no longer bound to... I have a task in old business. May we meet again. It's time I went... May we meet again.
Okay, so now he's free to do that. So now if I warp down here and rest. And then hop on the horse. I hate the horse. I hate the horse so much. I mean, if you're needing... Yeah, see, even there. Straight line, and it gets caught on a squirrel. Yeah, see, okay, now he's here.
Ah, I hardly you didn't. Well, just put it behind. He was known as the obsessed by the prime, the most dangerous mate. It is strange. The woman, she was like a husk. I suspect Selen lives on. I'm sure she'll turn a sickening thought. I suspect Selen. I'm sure a sick.
Okay. So now, I'm gonna warp over to the moon gazing grounds. We'll hit up Severus's basement. Which is over here? Pretty sure. I mean, there's someone here, and I got caught on a squirrel again. Trample the squirrel! You are a horse. If the wildlife does not get out of your way, it is not open. No, because I'm still doing all of the NPC quests. Okay, so... Transplant primal glintstone. Feel like I didn't remember that there's no animation there.
My apprentice. Just how long has it been? Thank you.
Hey look, it's Dung Eater.
You've helped me fill a new body once again. And it's truly a gem. Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone. Better still, I've shed those awful
Mouth doesn't
shackles.
move.
Finally, I can return to the academy to expel the Karian royal family. My dear, finally, I can to expel.
I guess they didn't bother animating her lips since she was gonna be wearing her head. Okay. Now I talk to Severus. Severus. Severus is the guy from the transphobic book series. Do, 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 do. Get the...
Begging for another letter. Doesn't mean.
Okay. I don't know how to open his puppet market. Roxy? Misha? How do you, open his puppet market? That's not an answer to my question, hun. Don't tell me. Yeah, arcane. Really. Yeah, I think normally it's just needing enough starlight shards. But of course I'm random. So I don't know how it would detect that. So I have 10 starlight shards. I have 13 starlight shards. But I don't know. I mean, I would assume we've hit 3 astrolades. I know we did the one in Limgrave. And I know we did the one in Weeping. And I'm pretty sure we got the one in Caelid. And South Caelid. Okay. Well, then why don't you join back and we'll pick up the... Yeah.
Begging for another. Doesn't mean.
Do we have to, like, talk to someone? Let me do some quick Googling here. Okay, maybe we didn't read the message. So let's go back to his, secret basement. And then we'll, read the message. Look, I definitely have plenty of starlight shards. And you definitely have plenty of starlight shards. How many starlight shards do you have? Can you check your inventory? They're, right up next to rune arcs. 11, yeah. So we've been doing good about that. Well, that feels like a high number. You know, maybe we didn't read his message. Severus's puppets. Puppet. Singular. You know. Sounds gone. I'll return to the Academy Apprentice. Okay. So we read his message and hers. Oh, interesting. This says that it might not trigger if you have too many Starlight Shards. Hang on. Get your free puppet. Check. We have to use the puppet. So yeah, go back to the hidden chamber. I did that. Visit both rooms. I did that. Return to settings.
Begging for another. The remains.
Nope. No dialogue. Oh, now you can? Okay. So you talk to him, and hopefully that opens things for me. Yeah. Oh, and damn good thing you did, too. Looks like the Dung Eater puppet would have been a somber 9. Or a somber 9 would have been the Dung Eater puppet. And granted, it could have been a somber 10.
You're proving I've not had enough. Begging for another. The remain.
Okay, so how do we get him to tell us about... Oh, there you go. So it was. We just never read the message. Makes sense. Or I guess probably you never read the message? Because you're the one who has Starlight Shards flags. Because nothing changed for me. Yeah.
Yes, please. It's...
Oh! And another good get, really. The Great Katana.
Now just you wait. The scheme.
Alright. And now we go get the Finger Slayer blade. Which is... Where is it? Knight's Sacred Ground. So that was good that we did that. Otherwise I would never have gotten the Great Katana. Which I don't know if I will ever use, but it's nice to have the option. Let me just... And these things are like perfectly the perfect distance away. Alright. Golden Rune 9 and the Finger Slayer. Now we go back to Ronnie. Ronnie's Rise. We wait for our cute dark maiden Nina to catch up because she loads slower than us. Probably because we're the host. Here she is, being adorable. We ride up the incredibly slow elevator, which, you know, to be fair, it's a magical floating slab stone. The fact that it goes up at all is impressive. And we say, hello.
Ah, it was thee, not Blythe. Even in my... It is in thy possession. My thanks. Soon must I... Ah. My thanks. A strange gift, perhaps. I am certain I must thank you. May it was...
She's got a pair of hands for both of us.
I too am...
She can be the middle. She's even kind of dressed in gray. Yeah. White, gray, black.
What is it? I too...
Granted, you know, it's blue, but... sort of a white blue. I've been watching another streamer on here, Slade Thor some number. And he's colorblind. Well, I should say. They are colorblind. And they were playing Elden Ring. And they had to fight the, We should grab Severus's bell bearing. He should be murdered now. But, they had to fight the cemetery shade. Those black, warping spider dudes. And he was having a real hard time of it, and it just made me wonder, like, remember when the whole blue gold dress thing dropped and the entire internet was arguing because people just saw it differently? It's like, how objective is your perception of color really? And if you're objective, or if color is something that you can be... Oh, come on, hit the stupid squirrel. Fine. You live today, squirrel. You know, if color is something that can be that subjective, then, you know, what else might be subjective? Alright, I also get his hat. Alright. Estidia should be murdered too, so we can get his bell bearing. And then let's swing by the round table so I can drop off some of my bell bearings. Pretty sure the, like, upgrade material ones are locked in. I always call him Pitia, but I'm adding like an extra verb there. It's just Pitta. Alright. So, round table rise. Round table hold, not rise. Round table rise would be a good place. Round table pizza is good. I should get pizza. I can't afford pizza though. I want to get pizza though. I'm checking it out. What's here? Attic 7. 2, Number 2, Teleport 1, Severus, Elvis, Lydia, and Black Guy. We have Severus, Ops, by right now, Paul. It's expensive. First X is Lightning. This is Roger, Bottle Roger. Was like Nomadic 7. Cookies for cheap. Ooh, and poison serpent arrows for really cheap. 40 runes for a serpent arrow? And 40 runes for explosive great bolt. Yeah. Makes up for it on the throwing dagger prices, Jesus. What are these? High Priest undergarments. Golden bolts. Yeah, so these actually do anti-undead holy damage because it's the Golden Order. So if you get the repeater crossbow, crossbow, and load it up with Golden Order bolts, it destroys any zombies. Well, not zombies, but skeletons. Knight Screeves, Hot Crest Wooden Shield. Bone Shards. Fire Arrows. Cheap. Limited cheap. Infinite Fly Mold? Who the hell sells Infinite Fly Mold? By default. Timed Crystal? Okay, so the Nomadics. Not so interested. Well, Battle Mage's robes. Well. Renala's helm. Relana's helm. Death Ogre, arrow. Here. Fire out. Relana's helm. Thinking about it. Or I will never come back. Like, that's the thing. I gotta... Man, I think I opened the wrong... Crafted blade, great sword, and the Zamor armor. Whatever. Okay, so... Oh, we should do the, last of Selen's quest. While we're cleaning things up. Then the inverted tower. Because that'll be the last of... I mean, I guess actually... Let's see here. Summoned to assist Sorceress Cell. Now remember, we might be able to hit each other. I don't think, because we won't be red. We're cooperators. But when we're red, we can hit each other. Because the mod doesn't make sense of and it just flags you as an invader, and therefore you can be attacked by the host, which is both of us. Or, yeah.
But I'm afraid your work is done. Join the school.
Jeez. 5 Stormhawk feathers. I don't remember what you normally get. Wait for you to... Yeah, there we go. Running in somewhere? Okay. Come talk to Selin with me.
Ah, my apprentice. You've said... Do you see this? With the bodies, so that we... My apprentice. You have your own... But do think of your teacher. You will always... Rest assured... No. My apprentice... But...
Wow. Seriously, Selin? A single smithing stone 1. That's all you could, That's all you could manage to get us?
That glintstone, when you become lay bare next time. What is it, my apprentice?
So I actually really like the glintstone Chris as a weapon for a wizard. Ooh, Black Commander Knight. Black Knight Commander. You sell Stars of Ruin. It's new. Well, you already have Stars of Ruin. Stars of Ruin is one of the best sorceries, in my opinion. Because while it is very expensive, it is impossible for most creatures to dodge all of it. It hits too many times. So especially if you charge it up and have, you know, a good staff and all that stuff. Stars of Ruin can properly devastate enemies that are much harder to hit with other spells. I do like the astrologer gloves. Something about just wearing white gloves. Fashion Souls is very important. You can't be an Elden Lord who looks shabby. And I do kind of appreciate that they don't just do the you can wear whatever like Pal World is doing now. As soon as you have unlocked the armor or have, you know, worn it once, although I do wish I could find the fucking poised house. Although that was the shelf. It's just, you know, I was attacking. I just wasn't hitting. Because they can attack over the shelf, and I can't attack down. But hey, we're not using our rune arcs anymore. Yeah! How do you like it, sucker? Don't know why that happened. Clearly locked onto the hand. Way cheaper. Oh, it does move me forward. I don't love. Unlike NPCs, players can just accidentally step off. Yeah, see, the bow always hits the ground with the bottom arrow because you're not mounted like she is. This guy's actually up here. I forget the mask, hunt. Over there. What is it with wizards? And smithing stones? And really low smithing stones, too. Let me regen us. And just... Oh right, and one smithing stone too. Leap. Items. I remember to check. See anything along the edge. Leap. And leap. Anything on this elevation? No. I'm free to just jump down to this and go and get that. Brave bird bracelets. So we've got the Tweety bird bracelets. And a grave glove ward too. Alright. Not even a great grave glove line. Alright. At least we have the mana regen. We'll have full mana by the time we face the Godskin Noble. And at least he should give us some good items. Because he drops his entire set, if I recall correctly. That's like 5 rolls on the random table. Although, he's gonna... I guess we just hit him. Clearly, nobody dusts. I really want the Night Maidens robes. Yeah, the Swordstress robes, which I'm wearing now, are not bad. But the Night Maiden robes are much more... I don't know. Flowy. Now, they're clearly higher ranked. I wonder if you wear this set on the male body type, if you still have boobs. Boob padding. Alright, so this is gonna suck. But this guy's super vulnerable to frost. So bear that in mind, my lady who does frost. Also bleed. Item somewhere. Maybe it's further up. Just me. Just me. Ow. 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 How did that even hit me? That clearly went over my head. Also, you need to not spam things, hun. Like, that was clearly just you trying to burst him down. Which, to be fair, we were doing a pretty good job of. Wait. Why am I not getting any items? Did I completely miss out on his drops? Because you killed him while I was dead? Great. Couldn't have waited 30 seconds for me. Well, hope nothing important was there. Because I'll never know what those drops were. Maybe he'll respawn. I mean, you could have waited for me anyway. I don't You have this whole thing where difficult enemies, you just want to get them over with as fast as possible. And every time, it causes trouble. Nope. Not respawning. So I guess I just got screwed out of his entire items drop set. So much for the 5 rolls. Sure hope nothing important was there. He's not normally a boss. He's not a boss monster. No, he's not. He's just a guy. Oh. Hope nothing important was in his, loot table. I mean, granted, nothing like a great rune or anything can be there. But, you know, I could have gotten a spell or something. Although at this point, I don't really know what spell I would want. I mean, like, the Sacred Relic Sword would be nice. But I have Euphoria. Or Euporia. Elden Stars would not be bad. Still don't have that one. I don't have the big Giant's Flame. Do I? I have Giant's Flame Take Thee, but I don't have the big orb. Or the Fire Rain from Mesmer's thing. I still don't have Swarm of Flies. I mean, if he would have dropped the Sacred Relic Sword, it will be a while before you're getting the Sacred Relic Sword, hon. Yeah, that's the Elden Beast sword. Well, at least that's thematic. Broken rune and a curse mark. Okay, so it'll be even longer before you get the Sacred Relic Sword. Okay, so we have the curse mark. I guess we should finish the sewers so we can get down to Moog and unlock the deep root. Well, I mean, I guess we could unlock the deep root directly from the but we should do the thing. Really? Thing has nothing in range. I don't think the slow-moving orb spell is the one to go here. Yeah, smithing 7. That might be the first smithing 7 I've gotten. Ow. Really? Huh. Okay, so the wind is turning out to be very useful here. Shadow 5. Whoop. Can you not shove me off the platform, hun? Really? There we go. Ow. Ow, these hurt. Jeez. Okay. Jeez. What was up with... Is this place ridiculously high scaled or something? Jeez. Ooh. Oh. But that's only applicable to beast claws. I don't think I have any beast claws. We should pick up the fully smithing dagger, whatever they're called. Yeah, I don't have any beast claws. Right, there's an item. Also I don't have the Ronnie sword. Yeah. So the Godskin noble could have dropped Ronnie's sword. Let me hit us with a regen. Because there's this omen who jumps out at us. I hate that they get hyper armor in like every one of their attacks. I need more health. I just need more health. I'm not vigorous enough for this area. Wow, really? Couldn't even open the gate? Hey, Thunder! What's up? You been catching the replays, have you? We are currently suffering through the sewers, so we do not have enough vigor. Let's see if we can... around. Ow. See? He staggers when he's not doing one of his attacks. But they get hyper armor on like every one of their attacks. Oh, Thor! Hey, Thor! What's up? So you're gonna get a little bit spoiled. These are called omens, and omens suck. And should be killed as quickly as possible. So we're running a randomizer, so we'll have all kinds of gear you're not familiar with, including this sword and this spell. And this spell. Nobody likes this place. But if we get down to the basement, you're gonna hate it even more. Da-da-ding. So there's these little imp guys. You're familiar with the imp guys. They're all over this place. Climbing on the pipes. Here, wait. No, we did this wrong. I need to go down this way. Right? No. Yes. No. No. Because if you fall, obviously that's death. But if you fall onto that pipe, it is not death. But actually it is death. Because if you fall to the lower half of this pipe, it is death. But if you fall to the upper half, it is not. And then there's the lobsters. I think you've met the lobsters. Nobody loves the lobsters. Not even their own mother. Everybody hates the lobsters. They're full of hatred. Healing, right? Yeah. Alright, lobster. Her to get cooked. Helps to have a friend. This is my partner, Misha. She's in the chat. Also known as Nina. I think she's popped by. I made her watch some of your streams. Yep. Okay. Random powder. Yeah, so we're running a item randomizer. So all of these item pickups and monster drops are completely random. They can be any item. Like a rune arc, or like this beetle. Pretty sure he normally drops a smithing stone. But when I kill him, or when Nina kills him, I get the bone bow, which is an item from the DLC. Ooh, Scouring Black Flame. That's a good incantation. Yeah, Somber 7 is what that beetle normally drops. And then there's this Grace. And we should do this Catacomb. But you want to go upgrade before we do the Catacomb? Okay, how am I doing on the level? Probably eat some runes. True, the Catacomb is easier than the sewers. I don't remember if it's skeletons or imps. So you're probably familiar with Catacombs, Thor. You've done a few. Oh no, it's zombies. Right. Hate zombies. Fortunately, I have a blade that hits things that are behind me. Yeah, the assassins are annoying. They're quick and have a dot, you know, damage over time. But once you've fought a few, you're not that bad. These guys I hate. These zombies. Because all they do is try to grab you. I don't think they have a basic attack. If they do, I hardly ever see it. Oh, nice! You got the chitin outfit? There's also the explosive zombies, which explode, as their name would imply. Let's see. Can I hit that from here? Using Shatterstone arrows? What was that? At least you didn't activate the stupid tower with that. Oh yeah, you missed out on the illusionary tomb. There's one of these catacombs that is just the map. The same map, repeated like 3 times, with slight differences. Hang on, I'm fighting a thing. Without you. What? You left? We've been having some connectivity issues as well. Am I open again? Yes, I'm still open. So it's your side this time. But yes, also we have to go up that thing to progress. So I'm doing the back half first. Oh, and because you're not here when I died, everything respawned. Lovely. At least the tower should be down. So this is an endgame weapon that we got really lucky to pick up early, called Euphoria. Because it does that. But we're also kind of really squishy, because if you notice our stats, we've kind of spec'd fully into Faith. And honestly, we should probably have, like, 40, 50 vigor to do this area. Now this thing's alive. Had it almost dead. There we go. But you can see how it charges up as it glows. So when it's fully charged, it does the beam stronger. See, treasure back here too. Now we can just jump down here. Well, I'm also a lot further in the game than you are at this point. Like, I'm way over here. I think you have just cleared the academy, and we've done all this area, plus this whole area. Most of this area. We did do that. I don't know why we don't have the flag. Oh, this is the back half. So let's see. They love making confusing dungeons. Oh yeah, and we're not even like a third of the way through. Especially not counting the DLC. It's number 6. Golden 4. No, it's a big game. I mean, we're 50 hours in, I think. Look at it somewhere. I don't remember where. There it is. Yeah, 53 hours and 30 minutes. And, you know, level 115 total. So, you don't have to feel bad. Not only have I played this game a lot, but I played this run more. But consider this a teaser for some of the cool stuff you can pick up. Wait, are there items back there? I have to be careful not to miss items because I'm on a randomizer. So, well, you know, normally an item might be like 1 smithing stone. Yeah, so this is the part with the living zombies. We seem really vulnerable to holy. Tina has this annoying habit to travel enemies, so I don't get to hit them. But yeah, these things are really annoying because they get what's called hyper armor on all of their attacks. And so what that is you have a stat called poise. It's there in the middle under equipment load. And the higher your poise is, the less likely you are to get interrupted by enemy attacks. But certain moves have hyper armor. Like if you're swinging a really big weapon, you get hyper armor once you've started the swing. Because momentum. Or once you've started a spell, sometimes you get hyper armor. Less commonly though. But so, the whole thing is, normally, you can stagger them with certain hits, but as if they start one of their moves, you can't. So you have to play really reactively, which I don't like. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I understand why it's important to have enemies like that. Because if you had every enemy function the same, the game would get really monotonous. So, you know, you have some enemies who are tanky and can just tank through your hits. You have some enemies that are squishy and you can just stun lock. And you have some enemies, not enemies. Sorry. I got into streaming because I have speech issues. Okay. So, wait, did I ever get that item you were telling me to get? I don't think I did. The one that was, like, on top of the fire pillar? I don't think we climbed the... Well, no, we climbed the fire pillar. In the mirror, then. In the mirror set. Yeah. We didn't do it here, though. Yeah, see? He's tired when I first... But then he didn't. And see, this is a gold item. I know you're colorblind, but you can see how it's like a bigger wisp than normal. Taller. So I pick it up. Ooh. That's actually really good. The Moon of Noxtella. That's the extra memory slots talisman. So I can equip more spells. If I equip that. Oh, I missed. But it takes up one of my talisman slots. And currently we are using mana regeneration, shortened casting time, but reduced damage resistance, and increased spell duration. So when we cast, like, our health regeneration spell, or our damage resistance spell, well, elemental damage resistance, it lasts longer. We should really probably be using more buffs, or change out that talisman. Because talismans are kind of what defines your build, because you only get 4 slots. Yeah, it's just this guy. There's little dogs. Like the most annoying thing about him. Once you take out his dogs, he's pretty easy. Because he really realized, oh, lovely. I got Dung Eater's armor. The Omen armor. I mean, appropriate place for it, to be perfectly honest. You know, the dungeon with all of the omens in the Omen sewer. Okay. Do I have a level? I do. Let me level. A little bit more health. You want to go to the round table? Okay. Yeah, so I don't think we have anything to do here. I don't think we have anything to upgrade our weapons. Could maybe upgrade.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's all out your
Golden
own.
Epitaph. Yeah, but we don't really use that. Maybe I might want to upgrade Misericord. I'm tempted to do a parry build now that I have Mind Gouge and Misericord. have the stones, we might as well. We will use Misericord for something. It's the longest dagger. Wow, I have a lot of 5s. It's the longest dagger and has the, So I don't actually have a lot of 7s. I don't have enough 1s. Nice. Can you actually use the dual cast staff? It needed like 25 faith. Actually, I have an 8 and a 9. If you want them, hun. So now we're both using +9 weapons and +9 seals. Oh, casting items. Catalysts is the generic term. Might want a shield. I don't really have the strength for a heavy shield. I don't really have the health for a light shield. Okay. So back to the lovely, glorious sewers. Oh, nope. Not that way. This way. Nothing to get there. And there's these guys. These are spirits. I don't know if you can tell, Thor, but they're gray. And they are being controlled by this snail. Ow. So if you kill them, they just keep respawning until you kill that snail. Which I don't know how you would ever figure out. Alright. Alright, there's no one up here, is there? Yep, there he is. Let's see. Ow! Well. Yeah, like I said, we don't have the health for this area. They do! And that one's a regal omen. He did the stupid explodey thing. Also, I was trapped in the stupid room underneath him, so not much I could have done, really. Fortunately, I think we died separately enough. The snail will be dead. And he will, yeah. He's not He's not going to have reset and won't have full health. Because we're playing with a mod, obviously. With the, Ow! He just takes away so much of my health the second he touches me. we actually get into the sewers proper? We have to go down Eater's route? I don't remember. See? Ow. The rat route? So we do have to go Young Eater's route. Well, at least we did that. Even if it's not the area I thought it was. Ow. As soon as he starts using his body, he gets a stupid amount of hyper armor. See, he glitched. God, those things suck. I have to go back down the rat hole. The rat spawns out of nothingness. Right, we take that to... I'm gonna need my lantern. Let's see. Interesting. Dome. Another arterial leaf. Yeah. I mean, sadly, we have to do the entire sewers so I can get all the items. Because they might be wherever. Ooh. Ooh. The Death Knight armor. That might be good for you, sweetheart. You've got the, black thing going on. I'll give you a little bit more armor. And normally, you go down, I think. And the wind spell is how to clean these up, man. Normally so annoying. Oh, this is where the Revenant is. Okay, let me make sure I have... Yeah. So you may have... You'll probably have encountered... Really? Okay, she was still attached away. There it is. There it is. Come on. Wake up. Not wake up until we picked up the item. There we go. So these guys, for whatever reason, if you hit them with a heal spell, they take a huge amount of damage. Ooh, a round shield. I guess he must have a scripted drop. Well pickled turtleneck. Okay, so we have rainbow stones. It'd be beneficial to know that we've been on this side. No problem. I do the same thing, to be perfectly honest. Elden Ring just makes my brain happy. My probably autistic brain. It's just pattern recognition. Single golden rune 3. Arteria leaf. Really wish I knew some arteria relief. Recipes. This is the way forward. So, I don't have any spells that are just gonna nuke this guy. Things suck. Hate them so much. Not as much as I hate the horse, though. I hate the horse. With an irrational passion. I will never forgive the horse. For all the times. Ow! It has murdered me. I do think it was murder. Oh, hey! He's stuck, hun! He's just gonna die from falling. Save your mana. Yeah. Once something falls for a period of time, I don't know what the period is, it automatically dies. So you don't actually take damage from landing. You take damage from falling for too long. Leonia butterfly. Although it is important to look for shortcuts. It's like, we can open this grate, eat, and bada boom! We're back here, where the respawn point is right back there, through those doors. Actually, we could probably use them. I'm kind of low on flasks. Oh. Do I have a better spell for fighting these guys? Probably not, is the answer there. I mean, maybe Wrath. I mean, if I had Wrath from afar, that would be great. That would definitely knock them on their ass. I think these guys resist fully. That was them. Ow! 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 Okay. Blue. Well, we're all charged up. He just tanked it. As soon as he started his spell. Or his breath. They're just so tanky. If I were a bleed build, we'd be doing better. Because bleed builds are good against these sort of singular tanky. Arguably, you don't even want things to flinch when you're trying to build up bleed. Ooh. Oh. So it's Radon's gauntlets. I might spec back into bleed. Well, if I ever find Swarm of Flies. Eh. Seven. Great jar. Hang on, let me. Because if I find Swarm of Flies, then I am set for a status build. We have the two big rot spells. We have all the other blood spells. I unequipped my fire. More damage hitting them anyway. Turning towards me, he's gonna try and slam. You probably met the basilisks. They're a classic enemy. Yes, blight. Like, hit them through the wall. No. Wait, did you just jump off? Did. Ooh, the queen's bracelets. Renella's gloves. And Radon down here, or not Radon, Moog. Up down here, looting his siblings, stealing their gloves. Well, at least it's not their boots. Although, Renala doesn't wear boots. Or shoes. Or anything. This would be the worst place to run around barefoot. Hang on, Basilisk. And this door locked this side? Yes. Not doing as much damage as I would like. Okay, time for this guy. Open with this. And while he's getting back up, there's that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Drawstring Royal Magic Priest. Rejuvenate pulses. Ooh, Glintstone Nail. DLC spell. Not the good one, though. The single breakaway thing. Alright. Okay. Let me hit us with the regen. Is that what you're trying to do? Ow. Everything just hits me so hard. I don't have enough health. At least I do stagger, thanks. Ow! Jesus! Those daggers do a lot of damage. God damn. Like my entire health bar disappeared. I wonder if I'm specifically vulnerable. I mean, if that had headshot me, that would have killed me. Wrong bot. Okay, well, that's not as bad. Yeah. Picked up the knives I've been throwing. Maybe I should stock Golden Vow. Might be enough to At least put me into the physical or positive damage resistances. You need something heavier. I don't have the stamina. Yeah. I'm using the rune of... Yep. Now this part I remember. Because I've done it enough times. Because if you cooperate, you follow that rat. And it leads you basically straight to the bus. You jump over that. And then there's a giant rat. Who apparently falls down the hole. We'll have to do the whole area for items. When you fall down this hole, there's... Ow! Man who ventilates my organs. And then there's the door we couldn't open. And the boss is just down here. So we'll get the grace, and then I guess go back up. Jeez. Get my ass kicked. At least I'm not the only one. Ooh. Iron samurai hat. Let me grab the grace, and then you can just warp to it. I will need to rest. I'm very low on potions. Hang on, hon. I need to rest. I'm low on potions. Okay. You're not listening. Oh, you wanted to go up before I respawned everything. Yeah, that makes sense. Wish you would have communicated that. That's okay. We should be able to take these things out. Because we're coming at them from a better angle. And I know now. Easy peasy. Only once, shame on me. Only twice, shame on you. Death to the frog! Jesus, the frog has a lot. Murder the frog! I have no idea where to go now. I only remember the path to the boss. Might have been a little excessive. Okay, so here's this guy. We can take the ladder up and then restart from the top. Let me heal you. Climb the ladder, please. Thank you. Alrighty. So I have no idea where to go. I only remember the path to the boss. So why don't you lead the way? You're the loot goblin between us. Let your loot goblin senses lead the way. Pull up on red. If you two-hand your swords, do you still pit? Well, I guess you're not using those. Ooh, gold. Well, money. Big ol' fat Lord's rune. How much is a Lord's rune worth? 50. Almost a level. More than half. 2/3 about. Stone sword key. Nothing too exciting, but good to have. Oh. Hang on. That one was my fault, though. I was following you too closely. Ooh, 3 dragon hearts. Thought I already got. Mom's drop, Mama Dragon. But that's good. I guess, something else must drop. Maybe the DLC. There's something that drops 3 health. Or 3 hearts. I think there is. There's only like 3 dragons, and there's only 1 DLC dragon's come. Give you some breathing room here. Probably be using spells anyway. like we have not faced enough horrible basilisk-filled tunnels for this to be all of the tunnels. Wait. This is a dead guy whose item I have gotten. So did we not go this way? Ooh, rat! Living enemy! Clear sign that we have not been here before. Ooh, hole! It goes down to someplace we've been. There's a dead man. Big rat. Oop. Wait. So we fall down this hole? Question mark. Nope, basilisks. Have we done the sewers? Seems like we have. And this is the way in. That's the way in. That's the door. It would be normally locked. We just killed the big rat. Like literally 30 seconds ago. I came up behind it. Okay, if you say so. So, here's that hole. Did you mean to fall down there? I mean, you probably fell because I was in the way. Okay, so we have been down there. And there's this. Yeah, see, this is the hole we just fell down. And we've been here. This is the rat we just killed. I think we've done the sewers. I don't know if there's anything else. I mean, they feel emptier. You want to just warp to the bottom and call it done? Somebody died. I think I'm triggering imps. I mean, I don't know where you are. I don't know where I am. I don't know where one part of the sewers is. It's not a very descriptive term, hun. And I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There you are. But where is one part of the sewers? Where is one part of the sewers? And you wanted to... Okay. Feel like I suggested that 2 minutes ago, and you said no. Alright. Let me level. 28 health. Slowly creeping up on 1,000. Actually, I might be able to get another. $30. There's 10. Another 10. Need 22. There we go. Alright. Level 118. 29 vigor. Oh, so there's a different floor of the sewers. Lovely. Alright. Let me readjust. And buff us. See if I can get some extra rounds. Ooh, that actually hit him. Feel about holy. Not great. Ow. 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 He holds his attacks like his brother. Yeah, no, he's holding his attacks. Like, I dodged early on both of his swings. Because he was just holding them. There's an item here? Okay. Oh shit. Regen. Elemental protection. Winds to clear up the stupid pews that block here. Hits multiple times. Wind is pretty good. probably should have picked up my runes. Okay. 30 bigger. Finally. I guess we can start leveling endurance. Maybe switch to Letta's armor. Will be a lot heavy. Well, actually medium roll with it. Not bad. Certainly heavier looking. But hey, we're almost in the positive. Thor, look away! Oh, wow! A, secret entrance! Who could have known? You know what? Can we take a brief detour? I want to kill Goldrick and get the 4th talisman pouch. It's not a death march. And it's difficult, I'll give it that. Blue silver mail armor. Ow. Fun! Came up behind me. I dodged right into you. Okay. Maybe I wouldn't have lived anyway. Jesus. I don't really have the health for fighting these guys. Thought 30 would be fine, but geez. And that dude almost one-shot me. With a basic attack. Ooh. Big item. Ooh. Radahn's sword. DLC Radahn's sword. Huh. Damn. Takes a lot of... Really? Even the light version doesn't require any faith. Huh. I mean, I'm only getting 2%. Eh, 5% more damage. I mean, the real problem is just that I don't have any health. Now, normally I would have, like, probably 60. And have, like, 30 or 40 faith. Lightning Ram and Prisoner Trevor. Prisoner Trouser. Trousers. 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 Trousers? Trousers. Why can't I say that word? Trousers. Lionel's gauntlets. There's this jerk. Ooh, Somber 9. Nice. Actually, I kind of like the look of us with me in Letta's armor. It's much more pure white. I have Letta's gauntlets. No. Are Letta's boots? No. I guess we should probably kill it. Let me clear out the ads, and we'll deal with the stupid gargoyle. Ready? Actually... There we go. Gargoyle down. I guess we should rest so you can get your physic flask back. Since we are trying to go up to gold. Godfrey. Gold free. The boss. I cannot talk. My great shame. Probably go through. I assume these guys are resistant to holy, but frankly, the lore is so weird. They could be extremely vulnerable to. Ooh, item up there. What? Actually hit them with it for it to be effective, hon. One sec. I saw a blue item. Ow. Again, hun! I'm trying to back up, and you're right here blocking me. How many times do I have to ask? assuming this guy's going to be really resistant. Holy. Like, if there were any boss that was going to be completely immune to it. Goodbye. Alright. And now I can just swap in one of the protection talisman. And I'm up to 20 in endurance. And with the protection talisman, I'm actually up to 10% physical resistance. Which is fine, because my protection buff jumps me to like 30% elemental resistance. We're looking over here at these. This first one is flat damage negation. Or I think this is... And then the defense is flat damage negation. Or a flat number taken off of how much damage you take. And then this is percentile based. So I take 29% less magic damage while I'm buffed with this spell. But yeah, I think that's a good place to break. So what do we still need to do? We need to get the that. We need to get the I think we need to do the top half of the sewers. And we need to do the whole back area, really. As well as the courtyard. So, we've done sort of the south half of the capital. We'll need to do the north half next time. Yep, Wednesday we will be streaming Elden Ring, picking up probably right from here. I don't think we'll do anything. I might mess around, try to find a gear set that works. Or see if I can get the Godskin Noble to respawn with some mod tool or something like that. Yeah, well, no, that's not the location, hon. I don't think it is. No, you're right. Wait, no. The door is... Yeah. But there's a way to get to Deeproot through there? I don't remember. Yeah, I opened the secret entrance to the Frenzied Ruins, or the Frenzied Tomb. But there's a way to get through there to get to Deeproot? Because there's two ways to get to Deeproot. There's one way that's the Valiant Gargoyle's sarcophagus. And then there's the other way that's the quote-unquote legitimate way, which I thought was through the sewers. Whatever. I'll look it up. Sometime between now and Wednesday. So thank you everyone who stopped by. Nice to see you, Thor. Serena. I don't know if either of you are still here. I mean, there's probably a way I can check that. Yeah. Not always nice to have people stop by and lurk. Next stream should be Wednesday. Assuming nothing happens. My apartment's been not cooperating. I'm gonna get something to drink, because it's 90 degrees. Bye.